Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video. Guys, if you thought the situation with YouTube could not get any worse after all of the controversy that happened with YouTube AgeGate and all of the controversy that happened with the restricted mode, it just got a whole lot worse. So here's the deal. A long list of advertisers, quite a few advertisers actually, either noticed or got pressured by the media that their ads were playing on anti-Semitic and extremist videos, which I'll explain what some of those videos are categorized as, or what channels are categorized as extremist and all that in a second. But basically, due to all of the backlash that was happening on this, or not really all the backlash, but just all of the controversy surrounding around this when people started noticing, a bunch of advertisers are now backing out of YouTube. And a lot of these advertisers are not small advertisers either, and it's not a short list either. It is a long list of big advertisers. So before I get into what exactly they classed as anti-Semitic videos and extremist videos, I'm gonna go ahead and read to you some of the advertisers that have quit YouTube. This may not even be all of them that quit, but this is a list of just some of them. So with that out of the way, let's get into this. The advertisers that have quit YouTube are AT&T, Verizon, Volkswagen, Enterprise Holdings, Havas on behalf of all UK clients is what it says on the page, UK government, Lloyds Banking Group, McDonald's, L'Oreal, Tesco, Renault, Honda, O2, Royal Bank of Scotland, Marks & Spencer, Channel 4, ITV, J. Sainsbury and Argos, Pepsi, Walmart, and General Motors. 21 huge advertisers now gone from YouTube. And I mean, this is big. Like, all of those advertisers combined have probably spent billions of dollars just in 2016 alone for advertising. Now all of a sudden gone in the span of a week. Now here's where the main confusion and anger begins. What a lot of the media classified as anti-Semitic videos doesn't really fit. Basically, you know, the long list of advertisers leaving because of extremist and anti-Semitic videos, you know, it's kind of a mixed thing because, yeah, that sounds really bad on paper, but at the same time, it's not like they control what their ads are on. I'm sure if those companies were actually like hand-picking what they wanted to advertise on, I'm sure the last thing that they would pick is anti-Semitic videos. The whole system is done by robots, and as long as a video has monetization enabled and gets the views to put those advertisers' ads onto their channels, onto their videos, then the robot's just gonna do that. That's what it does. But we haven't even gotten to the good part of this. The main examples that one media source, which by the way, the article, I can't find the article anymore, it's just been taken down. The main examples that this news source wanted to use as, you know, just examples for anti-Semitic content were PewDiePie, Paul Joseph Watson, and JonTron. Those are apparently the people who are anti-Semitic and inappropriate for all advertisers. Now, I don't like to talk political on this channel, and I'm just gonna make this real quick, but while their content may be controversial sometimes, that's their opinion, and they're entitled to their own opinion. And while a lot of the advertisers probably didn't mean wrong in doing this, when you look at the general situation and all the backlash that these channels are getting, I mean, really what it boils down to is all of these channels are being flagged as racist and anti-Semitic over their political beliefs. To me, it just feels like there's some weird agenda just going on behind the scenes. It's almost like if you don't agree with the liberal side of the media, then they will bite back and they will do everything they can to at least set you back one step. But that's enough political talk. Here is the main problem, and really one of the biggest problems on this entire situation, and that is, of course, the pay rates. You can look it up all over YouTube because so many advertisers are leaving YouTube now, and that's just billions of dollars of, you know, advertising money or whatever just gone, just all of a sudden vanished in the span of a week from YouTube. YouTube's had to make some adjustments to how much they pay people. And let me tell you, these adjustments have been drastic, really, really drastic. a whole slew of channels are reporting a huge drop in actual, like, pay rate or whatever. A good number of YouTubers are noticing that while their views and watch time keep going up and up and their channel's doing really well, the pay that YouTube gives them just steadily keeps going steeper and steeper downhill. Blasphemous HD even went as far to say that he's now getting paid a fourth of what YouTube used to give him, which, while on paper may sound pretty extreme, when you start looking up this situation and see just how many YouTubers are talking about this, it doesn't seem so out of reach anymore. Now, for a lot of the bigger YouTubers, it's not like just in the next couple months they're all of a sudden gonna starve and be out on the streets. It's the smaller YouTubers that are gonna have a hard time with this. Say, you know, you're a smaller YouTuber and you were making $1,500 a month from YouTube and your channel was, you know, doing good, it was doing nice. Then all of a sudden this pay cut comes in and now you're getting paid like $500 a month. You can't live off that type of money. And I mean, if you were a YouTuber, a small YouTuber that just quit their job to go full-time on YouTube because, you know, your channel was doing really well, then all of a sudden this hits, what are they gonna do? For a lot of these YouTubers, this gotta be an extremely scary situation to be put in right now. So in all honesty, to close out this video, I just don't know how YouTube is going to fix this. I don't know how Google is going to fix this whole mess with YouTube, because honestly, like, just with all these advertisers leaving, like all these big names that you think wouldn't quite pull out of YouTube advertising, I don't know how they're gonna regroup from this one. YouTube's had its down periods, and it's certain periods where a lot of people would quit and leave, but eventually, as I said in my last video or whatever, it would all go in just one big circle, and it would just come right back around to where a bunch of people were starting to come back to the site, and, you know, it was doing really well again. But this down period right now is more extreme than any of the other down periods I've ever been on YouTube. In the back of my mind, I thought they could regroup from all the restricted mode drama, I thought they could regroup from all the YouTube Agegate drama, and I really thought they could regroup from pretty much all of the anti-Semitic rumors that have been going on around the site or whatever. But this one, I don't know about this one, because in my mind, you know, I think I speak for a lot of people on the site when I say it was one thing when a lot of your content was being filtered out and being restricted, but it's another thing when, you know, YouTube, because of all these advertisers leaving pretty much for no reason, putting your livelihood on the line now is a completely different thing. It's in another rank of crappiness. It's in an entirely different rank of screw-ups. So if there's any prime time right now for VidMe, Metajolt, and especially the one I'm rooting for, VidBit Future, to have a major up period and a whole bunch of users come to the site and be active, the time is right now. So definitely be on the lookout for a lot more VidBit Future suggestion videos, because I honestly have quite a few ideas that I want Aaron to implement that could potentially send VBF to the moon, essentially, just skyrocket VidBit Future to success. But anyway, after all that being said, that is about it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, subscribe to become a crafting lord. This is Crafting Lord 21, and I'll see you guys in the next video.